How's it going, everyone? My name is Kale Longoria, and today I'm going to be giving a presentation on interpersonal communication in the workplace. I believe this is something that's often overlooked, with deadlines, meetings, emails, and we all know about those emails. There's always a lot of emails. But I think we're just going to dive in and we're going to start out with what is interpersonal communication. Interpersonal communication is the process of exchanging information, feelings, and meaning through verbal and nonverbal messages between two or more people. So this could be just a nice, casual conversation with a coworker. This could even be, a negative conversation with a coworker, but that's it's not always wanted. But let's go ahead and talk about why interpersonal communication matters. It matters because it helps shape workplace culture. Um, in it, that you know, I feel like communication is what creates the workplace culture. We are the people that create the culture of the workplace. It helps reduce conflict and stress through, say, you have a heated conversation with a coworker, um, and you just want to talk it over and cool things down, and you know, most of the time, that's what you have to do. You have to use your communication skills to help to come to an understanding with that other person and hope for the better. It helps improve teamwork and productivity. Um, that say you have a coworker who slowly become friends with, and you enjoy working with each other. Well, you're gonna want to be on more projects with them. You're gonna want to be close to them. You're gonna be looking for your guy, and it's gonna help improve the productivity altogether as a whole. It also helps create a sense of belonging, and that nobody wants to be left out. We're all human beings. We all have a voice, and we want to be heard. And simple as that. The key elements of interpersonal communication are active listening, um, and listening is a lot different than just active listening. Uh, Active listening is listening to understand and not just to reply. So when I say that, I mean when you're talking to somebody and you're having a conversation, you don't just instantly reply and not really hear them out. Active listening is hearing them out, thinking of your reply, and then replying. Empathy is also a big part of it. You got to understand that your opinion and your perspective isn't the only thing that you have to worry about. You got to talk it through. You got to worry about the other person's perspective. Nonverbal cues are also a huge part of it. You got to understand somebody's body language, eye contact, and their tone. They could be folding their arms, which typically means they're kind of closed off, and so that makes that person almost seem like they're unapproachable. But if you're open, if your casual conversation, your people are going to come up to you. People are going to want to talk to you. It's going to build upon that communication. Clarity. It's keeping messages simple and direct. Um, keep it to the point. We're all here working together, and we don't want all this big story. We wanna straightforward. Most of us do. Active listening. It's to be fully present, avoid interrupting, reflect and clarify, and show your genuine interest in what the other person has to say. The role of empathy. It helps build trust and emotional communication or connection. It encourages collaboration, and it makes feedback easier to receive. So when you're empathizing with somebody, I feel like you're truly understanding them, and it's gonna make you come back to that person and want to work with that person more because you guys have already been on that level with each other, and it's you're gonna trust them to give you the feedback, and they're gonna trust you to give you honest feedback, and I feel like that just helps just help build each other up through empathy. Nonverbal and digital communication. Body language always speaks louder than words. Be aware of tone and gestures. In emails or messages, be clear and respectful and avoid misunderstandings. In emails, especially, be short and direct to the point, while being polite and always thinking. Here's tips for better workplace communication. Be mindful of tone and posture. Ask questions and listen actively. give feedback respectfully, and show appreciation and be approachable and open because that's going to help build your communication. And in conclusion, every interaction helps shape your relationships. Choose to have communication with empathy, clarity, and respect. And when people feel heard, they're going to want to, they work better. And that helps the organization as a whole. Thank you.